Hey Scorpio, hey Cancer, welcome in. We're going to look at the next 24 hours for you all. Welcome back if you're upright. Welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Shannon. Glad to have you. If you have fallen down in any way, shape, or form, I just encourage you just to get up. It's going to make you feel better. My channel's real intense. You're going to have to learn me as we go. I feel energy. I do a judgment here against wickedness because all it does is hurt everyone. Okay? And everyone is guilty before the creator of all things for something. And if you're not willing to get up from something, you'll turn into such a wicked person. And you won't like this channel, so I just ask you just go ahead and go away. I don't want to have to feel the energy. But if you are willing to listen to what the creator of all things has to say to make a transformation in your life and give you a testimony from even being nasty somewhere, then this is your channel. Grow. Otherwise, like I said, please leave. Thanks for checking me out. Let's get started here. Show me Scorpio and Cancer. So the Ace of Wands kind of wanting to come out crossing. Some people could be inspired. Some people aren't. Some people aren't because their light and their lamp has been put out of them. Okay? What if you don't understand that, then you won't understand it. I'm not going to get into it. But those of you who do know, then the message just brought it out. Some people are just, they are far gone. This is a new beginning for some people. We have the Eight of Wands. This is about, you know, leaving something, traveling, doing something like that. The Nine of Pentacles is here. This is about high discernment. Somebody could have some high discernment about something they invested in. Somebody could be leaving. They could have left something that would have been very successful as well. I don't know. We're also seeing a bunch of sharks out here circling around a person and stuff like that as well. It's craziness. The Five of Swords is here. There's been conflict. The King of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Well, and then the Star. Something is known out here. The light bulb's going off here. There's authority around something, then there is. If somebody's being watched for some nastiness, and if there is any upright authority out there, thank you for your service. I don't know. Anyway, then great. Then something's out here because the King's Sword is supposed to represent authority. Something is known out here. And if that's causing a fight, that or did obviously something was known, caused something out here. Somebody very well known just came out in another connection. So somebody out here is connected with some type of stardom in some way, shape, or form, or just something's very well known in your world than it is. Something's guided out here. Regardless if some people are inspired or not, something is guided out here with the matter. I see somebody leaving troubled waters behind with 6 swords. Regardless who's sharp about it, that's a defeat. 6 swords is leaving troubled waters behind. See somebody leaving here and it's guided, and this is healing something. If you're willing to. If not, then I guess you're not. Some people, just a second ago in another connection, had some really big warnings taking place, and that somebody's light's going to go off, or come on to something that should cause some type of movement for a matter. Then for some people, they really were being warned on some stuff. But anyway, something is known out here, is going to be known. And there's been investments around some stuff, as well as sexual investments out here on some stuff. I'm just saying that because the prostitution energy has been out here. And the word hoe just came out. And look, and if you fell down, and God can have mercy on who he wants, and you got a testimony, it is what it is. You use that to get other people out of that place, okay? I'm not going to apologize for being real straightforward about it, because it is that dramatic in the eyes of God. What's wrong is wrong. What's right is right. And anyway, so I just don't sugarcoat stuff here. Okay? Anyway, it says the soul without any knowledge is not good. And he that hastens with his feet sins, or sinneth, sins. Somebody is on their feet and they're hastening, go do something, and real quick out here sharpening up their sword. Something's known about that, or they did. Okay, it's been burdensome out here on some matter. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. It says, for the arm of the wicked shall be broken, and Jehovah upholds the righteous. Okay, so what side of that are you on? I don't know, because it's going both ways out here. If the star is in the reverse, and it is for some people, it represents bitterness. Bitter because people don't really look up to the Most High God like we should. He should always be on our heart. And again, if you fall down, you fall down. You'll get up if there's any goodness inside of you at all to be found there. The earthquake, a commotion, and a shake. Something is sensitive out here. I guess so. I guess something's around something. No. Hostile thoughts. Well, they are. It's for attacking and stuff like that. Not today, devil. Not today. That's so stupid. Said, they shall surely gather together, but not by me, saith Jehovah. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against you, those of you who belong to the Most High, you shall condemn it. So whoever's doing what out here in some nonsense, and you belong to the Most High, he gives you and I the right to condemn their tongues, because they're condemned already, because there ain't no light on the inside of them. They don't keep the laws and the commandments of the Most High God. They're filthy, dirty before his eyesight. Okay? He gives you the right to condemn their tongues. There's a group involved in stuff. They ain't nothing to the Most High. They're gathering for naughty, naughty purposes out here, and we have a right to condemn their tongues. It's your heritage, he says. Okay? We also have the Gimel, which goes back to the throat area, which is the Empress energy. And so something about somebody's, so your daughter or your daughter-in-law just came out, and so those of you who are dealing with your daughter or your daughter-in-law, or you're the daughter-in-law dealing with your in-laws, then fine. The Gimel goes back to that in the Hebraic language. It says in Psalms 119 is where we can find her. It says, deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. My soul breaketh for the longing that it has unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from thy commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt. It's out here. For I have kept thy testimonies. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. Thy testimonies also are my delight and my counselors. Okay, those of you sitting up in here with the Empress energy and all uprightness, she does have the law within her. And so there's prayer going on out here. Okay, something about mud or a swamp or a miry place is also out here as well. Organized crime. There was organized crime. It's already been taken care of, by the way. A senator is here on the freeway, and the mark of the beast. That's what some people's lights are, just, they're out. They're never, ever, ever, whoever these people are taking the mark of the beast, are never, ever, ever going to ever get it. Okay, this is deep, 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 deep stuff going on here. People that have literally lost their ever-loving mind and their soul, sharpening up their little swords, doing some nonsense out here. Somebody's got a shake and a commotion and a quake coming, because there's death somewhere going to take place for somebody in the next 24 hours. So it came out real strong in the Capricorn and Aries reading. Somebody got the mark of the beast on them. They're a fool. You can't talk to them. They're gone. Their lamp has been put out. Somebody in that reading said, I wasn't really listening before, but I hear you now. Somebody fixing to get a real big shake up in something. The constancy card. This has a twofold meaning. For those of you who have been going through this oppressive nonsense with the creepazoids that got the beast up on them, it turns out positive for you. If you're the people that are being like, yeah, we get away with all this nonsense. No, it's going the other way for you. Okay, we see some people moving out of troubled waters here. Okay, all right. This just came out in that reading. This is a death of a male relative, or a male relative is connected to some death issue out here. Okay, so whatever that is for you. And then the haughty card. Look, the most I said before, somebody is destroyed, they get really puffed up and they get real haughty and some stuff. The most I says, I keep my eye on that to bring it down. It's just like a tower. And there's an earthquake, a commotion, and a shakeout here. Okay, and then somebody's home is out here attached to something going on. Your family is out here. All right, your family's out here. Something's done about your family, and some type of haughty, oppressive thing that's gone on, and something about high discernment, and there's inheritance connected with some stuff out here as well. It's been, just whatever, because we want it kind of energy. Both these actually can go back to inheritances and stuff as well. Anyway, somebody has been out here. They don't have no understanding because they've lost their soul over something that's happened. Maybe it's already, went down for you all on a death, and somebody's went to the mark of the beast because they wanted money and stuff, because it says out here that a righteous man has is better than, a lot of riches that a wicked man has. This next card actually says, how often is the candle of the wicked put out? Okay, somebody's either you getting the light bulb on before that takes place, or it's fixing to go out. It's already gone out for some people here. It's just showing the picture of it. Okay, we're dealing with some wicked party. How often is the candle of the wicked put out, and how often does their destruction come upon them? Elohim, or God, it distributeth sorrow in his anger. In that person's anger, they're haughty, they're puffed up all the time, they're in rebellion. God distributeth sorrows in his anger, and they are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carries away. Eloah, or Elohim, or God, lays up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. There's big time judgment going on. We have the DH to the TH. Put that together, it means death. It is strategizing and things that people have done out here. It's that somebody real sharp doing some nonsense out here. It's called crazy at this point. Calculating things up. That could be for positive purposes as well. If some people can do the right thing, then something's guided out here. There's healing out here if people can do it. That somebody did gather something up, took it. There's been thievery out here all day long, and they lost their soul over it. Come out, shalom.